Come with me while we cook with strangers and learn about their lives together. My name is Anand Deshpande, and this is Kindred Kitchen.
Tell me your story.
While I was visiting Brazil, I got to know our new friend Patrick. He comes from a pretty typical Brazilian family in Rio that likes to gather on days off, and often does so around a plate of oxtail. Patrick is a professional chef, and he's invited us into his home to learn how to cook his family favorite, as we talk about how cooking is community, and what community means to him as a trans man.
I used to cook it with my mother, usually for like Sunday lunch and stuff. And it would be me and her doing this, and my dad doing the salads, my grandma in the nearby, just checking, see if you're not doing anything wrong.
Making sure.
Making sure.
Was it her recipe?
Kinda. She taught my mom how to cook.
Yeah.
But my mom, she's really passionate about cooking, so she's always adding something up.
Yeah.
Putting something of her own, the recipes. And every time we were cooking and she was around, she would kind of look around and say, oh, you're doing this right, doing this wrong.
Making sure that everyone is keeping the tradition properly.
Exactly. I don't do it like this, do it like that. But always in a fun way.
Yeah.
And it was really important because the reason I went to culinary school was because of that tradition of cooking.
The tradition of cooking
Inside the
something
house.
Specifically, or
not cooking anything specific, like cooking dinner, cooking lunch, having a little snack.
the act of cooking.
The act of cooking, yes.
That's the tradition.
For me, the tradition is not necessarily the dish. It's more about the moment you're doing it, with people you're doing it.
Absolutely. I get that completely. I mean, I think that's something so primal in us is at one point, our ancestors were sitting around a fire after a hunt,
Exactly.
And so,
I mean, they already had the experience of hunting together.
yeah,
And then the experience of starting the fire together.
yeah.
It's all about community and how you get farther when you're not alone. And you allow yourself to not be alone.
Yeah, absolutely. One thing that's really interesting to me, I don't know if it's the same in Portuguese or not, but in the US, the old way of talking about queer community is saying family. People would say oh, is he family?
Oh, okay, to refer to your partner?
Yeah, well, not partner, but anyone from the queer community was family.
Okay, just
so even
that secret code.
Kind of. Even there were secret codes. They also would say Friends of Dorothy and that kind of stuff too, the rainbow. But even that song that's really popular with old queer community, We Are Family.
Oh, okay. I see.
I don't know if that's what it's about, but that's why it's popular. And
I never thought of that.
yeah, it's very. I don't know if it's interesting because you're talking about how you cook with your friends and build this community that way as well. And I mean, with queer people, it's a very interesting thing how we talk about chosen family so much.
Yes. I mean,
for some people, it's not a choice, but
exactly. I was going to say that for some people, you have to seek your family outside your house. And as much painful and lonely that can be, it can be so rewarding.
yeah,
Because I've seen people get kicked out of their houses
yeah,
and finding love, unconditional love on the streets.
yeah,
And it's kind of beautiful to see that, how human beings embrace each other.
yeah. It's a sad reality to grow up your whole life and think, mother's love is unconditional. And then you see that there isn't, but it's beautiful to see, like you said.
Yeah, I think love is unconditional when you find it.
Yeah, real love.
Real love, different kinds of love,
Yeah,
but love still.
yes.
Living outside of social norms and without a standard path to life, LGBT and queer people have often learned to look at things differently, naturally thinking outside the box and wondering if there are other ways of doing things.
It gives queer people the tendency to challenge norms and provide different perspectives.
This looks beautiful.
That's the color we want.
Wow, and the color comes from the brown sugar?
It does. It's my mother's little secret, brown sugar.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Did your grandma do it that way too?
she did.
Okay,
Let's pass it along.
amazing.
I think what's beautiful about culinary is that no recipe is like your own.
Yeah.
Because I do this way, and if you ever gonna do that at your house, you're gonna change something. So
Absolutely.
there's no recipe that belongs to someone. It
Yeah.
belongs to the world.
Yeah.
It belongs to everybody.
Tradition is like the values that are expressed at the time, right?
Exactly.
And tradition for the sake of tradition is not necessarily helpful to humans, to society.
Exactly. It doesn't bring
But
any.
if
I mean, you don't think about it. You just do it. You repeat.
Exactly.
But when you're doing this, and I changed something, I thought about the recipe.
Exactly.
I thought about what would change in the recipe.
Yeah.
And it has to make you think.
Yeah.
Tradition for tradition itself won't take you very further.
Yeah, you take the values underlying it and you express it for what makes sense now, what supports
Exactly.
the society now, right?
What makes sense to you?
I saw one time this quote that was like, tradition is just peer pressure from dead people.
Exactly. Like, why do you want to keep doing things that people did?
Because we always do it this way. Great.
Yeah, okay, great. Let's change now.
Okay, cool.
That's no excuse. Just a little bit more.
Okay. It's one knuckle?
Just like this.
Oh, you do a widthwise finger.
Yeah, it's like this. Look.
Oh, that's different from, okay. Because my family's doing this knuckle, like
You put your your neck.
but it's not hot.
No, I know, but
Okay.
you put, okay, then
Yeah, and then you put it in the pressure cooker, and you eat it.
you cook rice in the pressure cooker.
You cook everything in the pressure cooker in India. Yeah.
But for me, what I like to do is like, let's example, we're making rice. I make it one way, you make it another way.
Yeah.
But we're doing the same thing.
Exactly.
And I love that. I love it's like how many different ways you can do one same thing.
Yeah. How many different pathways are there to get to the top of this mountain?
Exactly. And that's what I'm really passionate about. Not just in culinary, but in life itself.
Being on the edge of society means being able to broaden what society is, what normal is, and in doing so, creating space for people to express who they are and truly enjoy the many dimensions of being human. I think it's like fascinating and crazy how we live in this world where, because of the politics of identity, they're so upset when they learn someone has a different opinion. And it almost feels like a personal attack to find out
Exactly.
someone has a valid way of doing something that's not yours. It's wild to me. Like, no, multiple things can be true.
Exactly.
The way they live their life can be true and valid too.
It's just like raising a family.
Yeah.
I mean, I personally don't want to be a father,
Yeah.
but I would love to participate in raising a human being.
Yeah.
It's like show someone, a little person who's developing,
Yeah.
that you can go out of the norm. You can do you and
Yeah.
still do good
Yeah.
and still get somewhere.
Yeah.
For me, it's about that because I don't want anyone to go through what I did the way I did when I was growing up.
Yeah.
So if I could be like a support, a friendly shoulder to someone growing up
Yeah.
in that way, it would be amazing because it changes a person. It changes how you grow up, your mind. And I really do believe in the phrase, it takes a village to raise a child.
Yeah.
I think that's so true.
Yeah.
And I want so bad to be part of the village.
Yeah.
And to help form another human being that is a human being. It's
Yeah.
not just a little machine repeating stuff.
Yeah. Absolutely.
I want to be there for someone.
Yeah, I 100% get that. I think that it to develop into a holistic human being, you need the weird uncle and
You
the
do.
crazy aunt and this person and that person, and you need the person also who's like very grounded and is like, no, this is the way things work as well.
You need a whole bunch of different people.
Exactly, because otherwise you don't know how to understand other people that are not like you either.
Exactly. You have like to break out of your bubble.
Yeah.
You can just grow up with people who are like you.
Yeah.
You need the difference. You need other ways, other paths.
Yeah, exactly. You know, being from the Indian community in the US is pretty conservative usually, and it's part of why I live very proudly and outwardly, and you know, I'm not shy about things because I know I come from privilege from being from a family that's very accepting and being from a family that's pretty well liked as well, and so
And that helped you, that shaped you.
Yeah.
The confidence to be yourself.
and it also gives me the not just the privilege but also the responsibility. I live loudly because if there's another person growing up in our community that needs to know it's okay, maybe they'll see me.
They looked up to you.
Or even better yet, maybe their parents will see me and they'll know like, oh no, okay, you can grow up and be happy.
Exactly.
And be like,
you and be happy. It's like making a point like, look,
Yeah.
I grew up, I have a job, I have a
Yeah.
career.
Yeah.
And I'm me.
exactly.
While doing all that.
And your kid will be
Just fine.
too.
Just as
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah, exactly.
Even better, hopefully.
Exactly. I mean, I firmly believe we live our lives and go through the difficulties we go through so that way other people don't have to. And it's our job to
Exactly.
make sure that we can help, you
Make
know?
like life easier for other
Yeah.
people. We don't have to make it harder.
Exactly. We build community through those actions.
Exactly. And I think it's that community that holds you together.
Yeah, exactly.
When you don't have related parents, related family, it's your chosen family that holds you together.
Yeah.
And it's your community.
I mean, I think it's why so many queer people really build that community, because they need it themselves and they know how valuable it can be to other people.
Exactly.
They don't just build it for themselves. They build legacies that last.
Should go on.
Yeah.
Exactly. To perpetuate in the world.
Yeah.
It's really important.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm so excited to try this. This looks really, really beautiful.
Ready?
Thank you for... That's really good. That's really good. I get it.
You get it now? All makes sense.
I understand beef. Oof. Sorry, Mom. That's really good. Wow. Actually, lamb tastes a lot like beef then. Because lamb and goat taste like this sometimes.
I think it's this cut specifically.
Yeah.
This cut of the cow.
Because like if someone gave this to me and said it was lamb, I wouldn't think anything. Yeah. But I mean, that's also because it's so tender and so like soft, and
Yes.
it's a pretty sweet meat actually.
Really good.
Yeah. Thank you for sharing this with me.
Thank you for inviting me.
Absolutely. It's my pleasure. It's my pleasure to get to know you. It's my pleasure to see how you live your life.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It's a pleasure to have you here.
Many queer folks lose their families and have to create chosen families, building new communities. And because of this, the skill of community building and finding ways to strengthen those communities seems to be particularly strong and important among queer people. Part of this means pushing traditions and communities toward their limits to create more space for people and all of their pieces, and that's what a counterculture truly is. Hey friends, thanks for joining Patrick and I in the Kindred Kitchen today. Don't forget this is only part 2 of 3, so hit that bell icon and click subscribe so that way you can see next week when we post the next part of this. If you want a sneak preview of content to come, check out our links below. Our social media will have some sneak previews. Until next time, don't forget to share your food and your stories too.